Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a theme section design using HTML and CSS. This is the design we're gonna be creating. As you can see, it's quite nice. A title right here, meet our theme, and then some boxes with the image in this nice shape right here with this circle. Then the name, a short description, and some links to the social media accounts of the team members. Before we get started, if you are new here on this channel, I teach you how to create cool stuff that will help you improve your skills as a web developer so that you can earn more money and live a better life. If that is something that you are interested in learning, go ahead and click the subscribe button and also click the bell notification icon and make sure you select all so that you will be notified when I upload new videos. With that being said, let's get started. By the way, I'll provide a link in the description of this video from where you can get the resources like this background image and these images right here. So I recommend that you grab them and code along with me. With that out of the way, let's get started. So I have an empty folder here on my desktop, and I opened it with my text editor, which in my case is a Visual Studio Code. I'm going to create an index.html file, a style.css, and a folder called images. I'm gonna grab these images right here. As I told you, you'll find the link in the description, and paste them in the images folder. I'm gonna open this in the browser too. Okay, and I'm gonna go to the index.html. Let's first create a basic structure. So right here, I'm gonna change the title to theme section design. I'm gonna link my style.css. So style.css, and let's refresh this. As you can see, we have the title right here. The structure is gonna be relatively simple. So I'm gonna start creating a section. Give it a design, an ID of theme. Inside here, a div with a class of container. Inside the container, create an h2 and say meet our theme. Below the h2, create a div with a class of boxes. And inside here, I'm going to create another div with a class of box. And inside the box, I'm going to create another div with a class of member photo, member-photo. And here I'm going to place the image of one of the team members. Go into images, let's say member 1, and for the alt, let's say member 1 photo. And below the div with the class of member photo, I'm gonna create an h3 element, and I'm gonna say for this one Jamie Campbell, just a random name. And below, I'm gonna create a paragraph, and I'm gonna say lorem 20. Let me text wrap here. Okay, and below the paragraph, another div with a class of social, and this is where we're gonna put our social icons. I'm gonna go to Font Awesome, and by the way, you need to create an account, and after you create it, it's free. Go to kits. You need to create a kit. I have one created. I'm gonna click here, copy this code, and as you can see, as it shows you right here, I'm gonna paste it in the head below the style.css, actually above the style.css. Okay, above the link to the style.css file. Okay, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna create an A element, so a link element, and inside here an I element, an icon with a class of FAB, FA-Facebook-F, and let's make them a little bigger, so FA-2X. Okay, good. Now let's copy this 3 more times, so 1, 2, 3. Change this one to Twitter, this one to Instagram, and the last one to LinkedIn, so LinkedIn-in. Okay, Now take this entire div with a class of box and copy it 2 more times, so 1, 2. Change this to member 2, member 2. Change the name to Tina Johnson, if I remember correctly. It doesn't really matter. And for the third one, change this to member3.png, the alt to member3 photo, and for the name I'm gonna say Adam Gilbert. And that should be it for our structure. Okay, now we're gonna go to the style.css, but before that I'm gonna go to fonts.google.com because we need a font, and I'm gonna search for railway. There it is, and I'm just gonna need the regular one, so click import, copy this, go to the style.css and paste it on the first line. Now I'm gonna select everything with the asterisk. I'm gonna give it a general styling, so sorry for that. I'm gonna remove the margin and the padding, so margin 0, padding 0, and set the box sizing property to border box. Now select the HTML and give it a font size of 10 pixels. Select the body and give it a font family of railway and sans serif. Okay, and the background, use that image, so URL, go to the images folder and use background.png, and let's set the color of 333. Okay, so far so good. Okay, now I'm gonna create the container, style the container class, so container max width 1100 pixels, margin give it 0 and auto, that will center it in the middle. That will bring the content to the center, and padding 0 on top and bottom, 3 rem left and right. It should bring it right here. Okay, it looks like it's working. Let's move on, and I'm gonna style the, first of all I'm gonna give it some margin, so select the section, so hashtag theme, margin top 6 rem. Okay, it pushed it down a little bit. Now let's style the h2, so h2, font size give it 4 rem, font weight set it to 400, color we're gonna use 78DCD6, and letter spacing set it to 10 pixels, text align we're gonna center it, and the margin bottom give it a 10 rem. Okay, now we're gonna start working on the boxes. So I'm gonna select the theme boxes, and I'm gonna give it a display of flex, and that should place them horizontally, as you can see. Okay, now I'm gonna select each box, so theme.boxes.box, and inside here I'm gonna give it a background of white, so background FFF, and border radius 10 pixels to give it the corners to make them a little round. Okay, now I'm gonna select theme boxes box column first child, and I'm gonna give it a margin right of 7 rem. Copy this, select the last child and give it a margin left of 10 rem, and that should create some space between them. Okay, now let's move on. First I'm gonna take care of the image, so theme boxes box member photo img. Give it a border of 5 pixels, solid. Use that green color. Actually it's more of a light blue, whatever this color, 78D-CD6, and border radius 50% to make it a circle. Okay, let's give it some padding, 3 rem. Set the display property to block, and now I'm gonna center it, so margin 0 auto. Okay, give it a margin top of 3 rem and the margin bottom of 4 rem. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna style the h3. That would be the name, so theme boxes box h3. Font size, set it to 2 rem. Font weight, set it to 400. Text align, make sure you center it. Margin bottom, let's give it 2.5 rem. Okay, now let's take care of the paragraph, so theme boxes box p. I'm gonna say font size 1.6 rem, padding 0 on top and bottom, 3 rem left and right. Text align, center. Line height, give it 2.8 rem. Color, make it a bit lighter, so 555. And margin bottom, give it 4.3 rem. Okay, now we need to take care of the social icons, so I'm gonna select the div with a class of social. Okay, and inside here I'm gonna say text align center and margin bottom 3 rem. Now I'm gonna select the icons, so theme boxes box social AI. I'm gonna give it a background of that primary color, so and a color of white, so FFF. I'll give it a padding of 1 rem, a border radius of 50% to make it rounded, to make it a circle. Margin 0 on top and bottom, 1 rem left and right. And transition background 0.5 seconds. And now I'm gonna work on the hover, so I'm gonna copy this, hover, give it a background of we're gonna make it darker. I'm gonna say 6EC 7C1. That should do it. As you can see, it's working, but for some reason this Facebook one is different. It's not a really aesthetic circle, so if I zoom in, you see what I'm talking about. These three look alright, but this one not quite so. So let me zoom out, and I'm gonna select theme boxes box social a column first child I. I'm gonna give it a padding of 1 rem top and bottom and 1.4 rem left and right. And as you can see, that solves our problem, and we have finished the design I showed you in the beginning. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, leave a comment below if you have anything to say or if you have any questions. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.